rolling time today. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna have a seat. That's the first thing I want you to do. Have a seat on your foam roller. Put your hands back. Cross your legs like this. So my right leg is crossed. I'm gonna lean over to my right butt cheek, and I wanna feel around for a tender spot or a knot, adhesion, whatever you wanna call it. And as soon as you find that, I want you to hold it for about 30 seconds or till about 50 to 75% of that pain is gone. Then you're going to go ahead and roll it onto another tender spot if you find one and hold it wherever it hurts. Okay, what this is doing, it's opening up that adhesion or that knot which forms around your muscle that doesn't allow you to have proper circulation in that area, or sometimes a decreased range of motion. And then, when you have these knots, it doesn't really allow you to perform at your best. So this is a great way of doing this. I've been doing this for years, and my gosh, it saved me from so many injuries. It's amazing. Then I want you to go ahead and switch onto the other butt cheek. And again, the same thing. You want to feel around for that tender spot right there. And hold it where it hurts. Exactly. I think I found my spot right there. And then you want to go ahead and hold that till about 50 to 75% of the pain is gone. The next one I want you to do is going to be for your IT band. Now, the IT band runs right along here. Now, I want you to go ahead and get onto your side like this. Place your forearm down. Okay, now this leg is going to cross over. Unless you've done it for many years like I have, you can go ahead and probably put your other leg on top. But for right now, start here. And again, you want to put the foam roller right above the knee, okay, on the side. And you find that tendon, and I want you to roll until you find a tender spot there. So when you find it, you hold it, all right? And I want you to roll there until you get all the way to the top of your hip. Now notice that I also brought down my arm as soon as the foam roller started coming up, because if my arm's here, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on my shoulder, and I definitely don't want that. This is certainly not comfortable, okay? This is a little bit uncomfortable, but the results are amazing. You're going to see how much better you feel, and if you've been feeling any knee pain, back pain especially, oh my God, this is the cure. This is awesome. This is like a free massage at your very own home. All right, so next you want to do the other side, and again, just you're going to put it right here. That's the first place. So you want to get down, put your forearm down on the floor. And again, if this gets too uncomfortable for you, you might need to put the other hand down, or you can just lift up like this, and that's okay too, because I know at times we may get tired a little bit or a little bit too uncomfortable, so you can go ahead and do that. Just try and maintain the alignment starting from the bottom all the way through the top. I have a perfect line from here down to my foot, okay? So you want to make sure of that. I don't want you to be all weird and your arm up here and your leg back there, you know what I'm saying? So then the other one I want you to do is face down. This is for your quads. So you're going to face down like this, and I want you to lean over to the right quad first, and I want you to put more of your weight onto that quad. And again, the same thing. You want to feel around until you find that tender spot, and you want to go all the way up that leg until you get to the hip flexor. Right there at that hip flexor. If you want to get even deeper into your hip flexor, all you need to do is slide the foam roller away from you and get right on the corner of that foam roller and hold it down with this hand right here, and that'll get even deeper into that hip flexor. And then again, of course, you want to do the other side. You can't do one side and not do the other. And then you want to roll it down. Excellent. Until you find a tender spot. Once you do, you hold it there. So I don't want you to roll around like this. I just want you to hold it. All right? Now next, I want you to do your inner thigh. Now this one, a lot of times people think, oh, there's nothing in there, but there's definitely something there many, many times. So the way that I like to do it is I like to prop my leg like this first. And see, I want to do a band that comes right here where the knee is, and then that's where I want to place my leg. Once I do that, then I'll be able to straighten out my leg and kind of go around just a little bit to find that band that's running across in there. And then the same thing, you want to hold it until about 50 to 75% of the pain is gone, but you're going to love this. Okay, and then go all the way up to the groin, and then Switch legs, do the same thing. Now next, I want you to do your calves. Many times, especially us girls, we wear high heels and we tend to be extremely tight here. So you prop one leg here, the other one goes right on top, and then this leg, what it does, it puts pressure on the bottom leg, so that way you can feel around and see if you find any tender spot there. I usually feel one right about there, and then I just want to hold it. And then I'm going to go all the way up till I reach up here. But if you don't find anything, you don't have to hold it. But definitely, I want you to try it out first. And even though you may think, oh, I don't feel anything yet, keep looking, because I'm sure that you're going to find something in there. Okay, especially after all these crazy workouts that I've been giving you, it's definitely going to put your body into a knot. So we want to release these knots, and this is a great time to do it. Take this day today to relax, to open your body up, to release these knots, make yourself feel a lot better for tomorrow's workout, and you're gonna see. And if you wanted to do something else, like a minor activity, like walk around or anything like that, feel free to do so. But nothing strenuous today. Just this. This is all I want for you to do. This may take you maybe 10 minutes. It could take you 20 minutes. And if you really feel like it, I mean, you can dig around for as many knots as you possibly like, and it may take 30 minutes, but that's okay. This is you time, and that's what's important, to take time for you. And next I want to show you is the upper body. Okay, so I personally like to do this one here like this. I want to place this right underneath the middle of my back, and I want to bend my legs like this. So right where my ribs are, I may want to roll maybe a little bit deeper. Now I want to place my hands like this, interlock my fingers, and I want to point my elbows towards the sky. That way I open up my back muscles. Now I'm going to go ahead and lift a little bit, and I'm going to roll down like this. I'm going to walk my legs out, and I might feel a crack or two, and that's okay. And I want to go all the way to the top. Usually right there's a lot of tension in the traps, and just hold it, and then kind of go down like this. Perfect. And then this one, you may not need to hold as much as the other ones, but I definitely like to roll around in this one. And then I want you to go ahead and go into your lat muscle. This tends to get very, very tight. So this one, it's going to be like right where the rib is, and right where, almost where your armpit is. Okay, it's this muscle that's right here. So I want you to lean on it. It might feel uncomfortable. That's the feeling that you're going to get. Straighten out this arm and move around. See if you find anything. Move back just a little bit. So rotate your body backward and then move forward. See where it is that you can find it. If you don't feel anything, not a big deal. Move right along on to the next one. And other side. So here like this. And you just lay it around however. Obviously you don't want to be over here like this. Just try to align yourself properly and find that tender spot. There you go. Awesome. Now the next one I'm going to show you is for your chest, and this one can be a little bit uncomfortable. I also like to use a little ball so it can get a little bit deeper in there than this kind of foam roller would, but all you have to do is get right on the edge of the foam roller. Okay? And I want you to feel around and kind of lift your body up. See how I'm not touching here, my hips aren't. I just want to lift up and find that tender spot. And once I do, then I'm going to hold it. Yep, I can feel it right now. But definitely it's much easier with a little ball. They even have the foam balls that you can purchase also at Perform Better. I'll go ahead and send you the link for that. And then move on to the other side of your chest. There you go. The other thing I want you to do is, if you can now take some time to stretch it out a little bit with all the exercises that I showed you in the past, and I'll send you that video link as well. Take your time to do that, stretch it out, and have a fabulous, fabulous day, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 5. Bye.